But yeah, I go to the desert. Don't go quite as much as I used to. I used to go a lot, but really it's seasonal, right? Because it gets hot, and then when you're driving around, engine-driven vehicles, they tend to get hot. So it's seasonal. It's like from, I don't know, about Halloween time, like 1st of November, late October, 1st of November, all the way through probably March, somewhere in there. That's the season for it, and it's a lot of fun, man. I'm talking, I built a pretty crazy dune buggy. And I used to have a motorcycle. I used to have a quad, which is the 4-wheeler version. And then, as I got more efficient at work and earned more money, I upgraded. And then I finally built this super crazy dune buggy, or sandrail as they call them. It's got a big old supercharged Ford engine in it, and it's got like 500 horsepower and 24 to 30 inches of travel in the suspension. What that means is, if I'm going down a road, right? You're going down a road, and there's like, say there's a dip in it, right? There's a dip in the road, or there is a speed bump type of thing, like so, bong, bong, bong. And that these things are usually, say that's like, I don't know, 10, 12 inches deep or whatever. It's like a rut, and this might be like a bump, but it's not like a wall, it's rounded. I can hit these things. I can go through this at like 80 miles an hour. Like 80 miles an hour, I'm not even kidding. With that suspension travel that you have, one that doesn't have suspension, you go, and you get stuck, or you go, boom, and you go up and over, then down. But with what I have, you just, boom, and you sail, and you can jump them. You can jump these cars like you would a motorcycle. And I'm telling you, if you've ever ridden a motorcycle, if you've ever ridden a quad, a 4-wheeler, and you jump, you're like, woo, that's fun. Okay, that is fun. But you don't know the feeling until you've jumped a car. Until you've jumped something. Are those colored? That look like, that's pink and green. What? You don't know the feeling until you've jumped a 4-wheeled car that you're sitting in a seat harnessed into. Like I have full on, well, I used to race a little bit too, so it's got 5-point harnesses, which means you've got one 3-inch padded lap belt. You've got 2 3-inch shoulder harnesses that come down. And then you've got one crotch strap, they call it, and submarine strap. And you think, well, why is that there? Well, when you get into a crash hard enough or you roll over, you could have the tendency to slide out from underneath your belt. And that's what the crotch strap is there for. I know, it sounds bad, and it's painful if you ever actually hit it. But you'll be thankful that you have it in the event of a rollover. That's for sure. But it's a ton of fun. I mean, I'm talking about not just cruising. I'm talking about speeds that if you crash, you're crashing. You could be in a world of hurt. I'm talking 80, 100 miles an hour. And the difference between going, it's just like water, right? It's like water on a boat. So if you're on pavement, right, and you're driving on pavement, say you got some kind of nice sports car, maybe I don't know, Mustang, or maybe you've got like some kind of twin turboed street racer or something like that, and you say, oh man, I go 100 miles an hour, on the pavement. Well, that's cool. But go 60 miles an hour on the water in a boat, like a fast boat. The difference, it's so different of a feeling, right? The feeling of going 60 miles an hour on the water, you feel like you're going 120 because it's this weird feeling. Well, it's the same thing applies to, look at this hill. It's like almost perfectly, wow, it's a nice hill. The difference when you're off-road in the dirt or the sand and you're going X amount of miles an hour, it's just unreal of a feeling. And I have intercom systems in there because the car's really loud, so I have like headsets I have to wear because the engine is really, really loud if you're driving for too long of a period of time. Give me a little bit of that stuff there. What am I doing up on top of this mountain? I need to be back down there. Just trying to get an eyeball to see if I can see anything else around. I don't think there'd be any other villages that close. What about reeds down there? There's one. That's totally worth going and getting. Not. There's another one. A nice little lake right there. Little vacation home time. Vacation home. Alright. Well, let's, Oops. Hey, you see me up here? I'm the one shooting at you. Oh, you missed. Oh! I don't see any cows yet still. No cows. Get my arrow back. But going, the difference between going like 80 to 100 miles an hour in the dirt, oh, it's like the same effect as water. You feel like you're going almost twice as fast. And it is a rush. It is a rush. It's dangerous, but if you're good, I mean, not anybody can just do it. You know, you're talking about, I used up 22 arrows. Unbelievable. Oh, it was those stupid gas. That's what it was. You gotta know how to drive to try and pull off something like that, to be able to drive. Anybody can have a motorcycle or whatever and kind of cruise it and have fun, even go fast, because, you know, you lay a motorcycle over in the sand, you're probably not going to get hurt. And even, you know, in a car, you think you're all strapped in there, but your neck and head, and there's a lot of things that can happen. So you've got to be a good driver. And like I said, I used to race a little bit. I didn't have enough money to do the full-on desert racing. Those, you know, to be competitive, your car has to be like, I don't know, a couple $100,000, you know, depending on the class that you want to race in, to be competitive. And you don't, you know, who wants to really do something that they're not necessarily going to be competitive in? I mean, I guess, yeah, to do it for fun, but I don't know, I like to be competitive when it comes to it. I've always been that way in sports and everything else. Not to the point of ridiculousness, but who doesn't like to win, right? Who doesn't like to be right there fighting for the win? Even if you don't win, you're right in the thick of things. Hey, stop it. I need some arrows, buddy. I lost all my arrows to killing your friends. More pigs. I don't need more pigs. I need cows. I don't think 42 books is going to be enough. Hey, here. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, as far as desert racing and stuff, oh, it's just fun. I used to do closed course racing, which was like on like inside a stadium kind of, and you'd go head to head, you know, one car versus another car. They'd have two matching courses, and you'd take off wow, I came right back to where I was. You'd take off at the same time, right, the two courses, and you know, whoever won, you know, moves on. And oh, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. Big jumps in there too, in this little stadium area. Had these big, huge jumps, just flying. I got oh, sorry, dude. I got my oh, nice. Hey, get away from me. All right, I need a better sword. I needs me a better sword. I got I didn't ever win like outright because, again, at the time I was still working toward improving my car. But okay, I had some people way up there waiting for me. Seriously, you guys aren't nice. Get away from me. See what happens when you light it up? It makes it so much easier to find your way. Get away, Green Goblin. Dude, seriously? These dudes are kind of working me right now. Ow! Dude. It's getting kind of serious right now. Gotta eat. Gotta recoup that health. I gotta run away. Run away. Run away. So I was still... It was kind of when all that racing was going on was the time where I was still working on improving my car. I did have a couple of... And there was only like 2 races a year where, you know, everyone gathered together. And the cool thing was it was a lot of the same people that would go out to these desert areas, and you'd run into a lot of people that you either knew or you'd meet a lot of people, which was a lot of fun. And it was a cool event. It would you camp out there, or you know, motorhome or whatever you had in it was like hot pits, just like a regular race. You'd have dude, these guys are, look how fast they shoot now, those arrows. I don't mind the XP from you guys though, because I am going to be enchanting here. So it'd be like, you know, a Friday, Saturday, Sunday type of thing. And as long as you lasted, you would stick around. We usually stuck around anyway, even if you got knocked out like Saturday afternoon, you stick around for Sunday for the finals or whatever. But I had two different times I had problems with my car where my supercharger would throw the belt. And when it throws the supercharger belt, the one that I had was it would throw the whole serpentine belt, which means you lost power steering, you lost supercharger, you lost all that stuff, and then you were just out of business. Your whole engine management system, fuel system, all that is set up to have the boost of the supercharger along with the fuel ratio. So when you lost your boost, you would now be dumping too much fuel into your car, and it would even make you have less horsepower. So twice I had it where I took off from the starting line, I hit the first jump, and bam, I threw my supercharger belt, and that was it. I couldn't steer. You know, you could try and manhandle it, but not on a racing course like that. You couldn't do that. Let's see. We need some wood. 22. I just did the split thing there, but I actually saw that. How do I do that? You just hold it, and you just hold the right click and move the thing around. Huh, interesting. Interesting. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. That desert reminded me I get off in these stories. That's what's kind of cool about Meatycraft too, is I get off on these little stories about things. It's a lot of fun. All right, let's do this. I need some more wood. More wood for Meaty. 11. Alright. Let's have 6 more. Some more wood. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so 14. What is 14 going to yield us down here? Oh, I never really kept count of how many bookshelves it takes, but maybe we'll do that now. Alright, so bookshelves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, did I mess that up? Oh, I did. I don't need that. I need to fill that in because this one would come there and here, right? Like that. Actually, that's enough bookshelves. I think you only need 1 row now. 1 row. Put the other 3 like that. If I get the other bookshelves, I'll still use them anyway. I think I'm gonna do this though, right? And then like that. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, I used up all my books, and I can't make a book for enchanting. Oh no, Meaty. I need some cows. Come on, there's got to be some cows around here somewhere, right? We know we have a bunch of pigs there. We have pigs here. We came from that way, I think, initially. Maybe we'll just head over here real quick to see if I should make another sword though. See if we can find some. We just need a couple of cows. We just need to make 1 book, actually. 1 book, because we have this, right? Alright, so we have 9 of these guys. Put our junk away. And this here we'll put in with the wood. Alright, I got our dirt. Cook those guys up. Oh, I was going to make a sword. Sword at the ready! Do I have any more sticks? No, I don't. Alright. That thing kind of gets annoying, huh? Sword. Thank you for your sword. Alright, we're gonna try it out this way. Oh yeah! Fast release. We're gonna go straight over this way. All we need is 1 cow. 1 stinking cow. Actually, 1 cow hide is all we need. Oh, what are you doing out here? What the heck is that guy doing out? All right, come on, cows. Just show more pigs. What is this, a pig biome? There's no such thing, right? Hey, Meaty, I like that you built your house in a pig biome. My goodness. That's why they have hunters, you know. There's like, all right, listen, everybody. There's two. Did I miss a piece of pork? No. There's too many pigs in this area. You must clear them out. I will give you a hunting license and a tag for 400 pigs, please. These guys are... You lucky I don't have a saddle. I'd be riding each and every one of you guys. And then I'd eat you for breakfast. I had bacon this morning, by the way. I've gotten a little bit better with my eating habits. Yeah, I did have bacon, but... my girlfriend she had fresh avocado that she cut. And nice fresh tomatoes. We had some nice wheat bread. Was it wheat or whole grain? One of the two. I don't know. They all taste the same to me. So I had they're like BLTs, right? Bacon, lettuce, tomato. But it's, I don't know. It does. BLT seems more like a regular food thing. This was more like a breakfast thing. But I don't use look at how many pork chops do I have? Raw. 22! I don't use it as like, I don't use whatchamacallit. Mayonnaise, right? I don't put mayonnaise on it. I just let the avocado and the tomato be the ones to kind of juice it up, right? To give it its little like extra moisture, I guess, you know, condiment wise. It's cool because I mean, mayonnaise isn't the best thing for you, right? And it's not like I'm looking to be on a diet or anything. I'm just being a little bit more mindful of what I eat. So, you know, you use avocado and you don't have to add mayonnaise to it. It's really good. It's really good. I'm a mustard person anyway. That's be an interesting topic for you guys here real quick. Mustard or mayonnaise? So leave in the comments section, what do you like better? I mean, you can like both, right? But it's usually someone like, well, I'll have mustard or I'll have mayonnaise on my sandwich, right? So I'm a mustard person. I like mustard a lot. Like mustard on a hamburger? Oh, so good. Just mustard, burger, and bread? Really good. Come on, cows. Seriously? This looks like a cowish area. I'm going to go this way. But I got a good one for you. Check this out. So, and when I say mustard, I mean regular, like French's mustard, right? Regular yellow mustard, like hot dog mustard, right? Who doesn't like... I do like ketchup too, though. Don't get me wrong. Because once in a while, most of the time I use mustard. But once in a while, I like just a ketchup on my hot dog and a nice soft bun. That's good. Really good. But mustard dogs, the best. Chili cheese dogs are... forget about it. They're absolutely hands down the best. But we're talking about mustard versus mayo right now. Now here's the thing that's interesting to me. You may have never tried it. You gotta try it, okay? If you are a mustard person, all right? If you're the mustard person, if you're like me out there, if you're a mustard eating meathead, and you like tuna fish, right? Tuna fish sandwiches, crackers, and tuna fish, whatever. Usually, like, tuna fish sandwich is like a lightly toasted bread. And I say lightly toasted because you don't want it too hard. You don't want your toast too hard because you eat too much of it, hurts the roof of your mouth, things like that. You know what I mean? When the bread is too hard and you're trying to eat it like a sandwich rather than just toast. But lightly toasted bread and tuna fish is really good. But most people use like mayonnaise and maybe pickles, like sweet pickles, relish in their tuna fish. Substitute mustard instead of mayonnaise, right? Are you getting me on this? Mustard with your tuna fish. I still like the sweet pickles, but if you don't have them, you don't have them. Don't put in celery. Tell your mom or whatever, don't put in celery. You may not like tuna fish because you don't like celery or onion. And if you don't like onion, which I don't really like onions. I definitely don't like uncooked raw onions that are chopped up, diced up, and put into my food. Hate it. Like I like onion rings, but onion rings they're cooked down. They're real mild, right? I hate onions. So people, you don't like onions, so I put celery in. Dude, The celery has the same crunch as an onion. I might as well be eating an onion. So don't put in onion. Don't put in celery. I want you to start off simple. Mustard and tuna fish, right? It is so good. You wouldn't even think of that. You're like, what? You're crazy. But why not? It's mustard versus end of the world? Hello? Hello? Meatycraft RAW. The world is flat. I have found the edge of the world. Maybe that's where all the cows are over there. What the deuce? Oh no, I'm stuck in it. Huh? Oh, I'm stuck. Give me. I'm stuck in the world. Get back. Come on, Meaty, you can do it. Dude, I'm stuck in the black hole. I found the edge of the world. Why me? No. Oh my gosh. Look at the mini map. Look at the mini map at the top half. It's all messed up. Dude, is the world... All right, I'll be right back.